Hello, everybody. It looks like I am live. Welcome to my Wednesday night live. For those of you, if this is your first time watching, my name is Tina Sutton with Missgingerdots Designs, and I am so excited you're here. Please drop a comment. Let me know you're here. Say hello. I think the way that it's working now is you have to be signed in on YouTube or I don't see your comments. We were trying to figure that out the other day. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. If you're new here, I like to do a lot of chit chatting. I have my regular people like Kim Colson. Hello, Kim. I see you popped on. And this is kind of an informal presentation, but I always try to teach something new or fun or show a pattern. But I also like to do a lot of chit chatting. So you can skip this part, you can fast forward and get straight to the project if you like. See, there's a couple other people showing up, but I can only see Kim. So say hello if you can when you get here. Lots of stuff going on in the Stampin' Up world. We have free shipping. Oh my goodness, that's a huge savings. So that is today, tomorrow, and Friday. We have 3 days, and I am so close to getting my goal. Well, not really that close. I've still got quite a ways to go, but I'm hoping that I can do it. So Stampin' Up is offering demonstrators a little pink tote. And depending on what level you are, you have a different sales quota. So if you're bronze, which means you're just kind of a new demonstrator and you don't have any downline, you have like a $300 minimum and it keeps going up. So everybody's at a different level. Well, I'm at the top, so I have $4,500 to sell this month. Don't have any more expos, and I do have a crop coming up, but I've already prepped for that. So a lot of work that I've got to get done this month. But I am the type of person that if you dangle a carrot, I'm going to try to bite that carrot. I really don't need another tote bag. I mean, I'm like a tote hoarder. For those of you that know, I just love totes. I just can never get enough of them. But this one's really cute. It's pink, and it's one that holds all your stuff. So, like when you go to crops and stuff. So, I'm really hoping to win it, earn it, not win it. It's not winning, earning. So, I'm working hard on that. But there are some really good deals. So, we have our last chance going on. We have some paper pumpkin specials. There's not a whole lot on the paper pumpkin, but there are some big, deep discounts, but especially the last chance. And there's probably some things that you've overlooked. When we get to the I'm going to do big tonight. We are doing card making with some mixed media and some scrapbooking. So I hope I haven't gotten in over my head, and I hope I won't be on all night. I tried to do some prep work, so hopefully it won't take quite as long. But anyway, I have a lot to show you, and we have a lot of fun to do. But I do have, so we're going to be making a scrapbook page, but I have another sample of a scrapbook page of some paper that I've had 2 or 3 people tell me, not my favorite. And one of my friends, I'm not going to throw her under the bus. She said, you threw me under the bus last week. Actually told me the paper was ugly. But I've done a couple layouts with it, and I really like it. So anyway, maybe you will like it. But anyway, be sure to look at stuff with an open mind. And cardstock. If you need cardstock, and I honestly have to say that I love our cardstock. Prices are going up, so everything's going up in this world, right? I'm so tired of price increases. It's just stressing me out. Everything costs so much money. Everything's going up but our paychecks, right? Anyway, hello, Donna. Hello, Beth, all the way from Ohio. So, Florida people, Donna, have you gotten your new catalog yet? So, catalogs have been mailed. I don't know if Beth has gotten hers in Ohio, some of my northern people. I don't know anybody that's gotten one in Florida yet. If you're in Florida and you've gotten your catalog, please let me know. Georgianne, hi, thanks for jumping on tonight. So, waiting to see if Donna and Kim should probably have gotten, we hadn't got, that's so frustrating. Ugh. I do have them in stock at my house. So if you don't get them before the crop on May 3rd, I will have them there for you. So yeah, they do slow mail, and we're a long way. Janice, you're here. Have you got your catalog yet, Janice? Nobody else in Florida's gotten it yet. So frustrating. Anyway, it's coming. I actually talked to my upline because it's kind of my first time really as far as a big catalog. And she says, don't expect it before May 6th. If you get it before May 6th, then that's a gift. But, you know, it's hard when you start hearing that other people are getting. So anyway, and as a demonstrator, I ordered a bunch for Expo, and you know, but rather than me mail them out, it's twice as expensive for me as the mailing. The shipping is what costs so bad. But if you ship them directly through Stampin' Up, which is what I've done, save quite a bit of money. So anyway, that's the story. Well, don't give up if you haven't. So it should hopefully come soon. Um, all righty. Well, Donna, yes, you can get one at the crop shop, but I'm hoping you're going to get yours sooner because you have been on my list. Melissa won't. I will have to give her one, but because you ordered from me, you should be getting one in the mail. So anyway, if it's not in, if you guys come to crop shop and you haven't got them by mail yet, you'll get one there. So don't worry, I have plenty. All right, so are we ready to start? We're going to do some mixed media fun, hopefully share some new tips with you guys, and just do some fun stuff. So let's, my favorite part. Oh, and be sure if you like my video, like it, and subscribe to my channel and leave me comments. All those things help. Not comments here, this helps some, but after the video is posted, and we're done being live, if you go make a comment, that helps as well. So trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to get to 1K. Facebook's really good, but I just, you know, until I started with Stampin' Up a year ago, I really didn't work this channel. So I'm trying really, really hard. So we'll see what happens. Okay, let's turn the camera around and let's get stamping. I got to remember how to do this. It's always awkward. Okay, here we go. So this is the set that we're going to be working with. Absolutely love it. It is Lovely Garden. The stamp set and dies that go with it are Thankful Garden. And, you know, flowers, flowers, flowers. Stampin' Up is so known for flowers, and you either love flowers or you don't like flowers. I love flowers, but I'm like, too many flowers. But when this one came out, I buy a lot of flowers because who doesn't like flowers, right? But this one, hydrangeas are one of my favorites, and I've never been able to grow them. So it frustrates me. Although I do have one blooming now, so maybe I have new plants. So I'm hoping that these will take off. But anyway, we're going to work with this stamp set, Thankful Garden. And then I've also pulled in Spotlight on Nature. And love this crosshatch. I don't know if you guys can see it too well. There's a little bit of a glare. This one is great for a background texture, so we're going to be using that, and we're going to be using the butterfly on the scrapbook page. I don't think we're using it on the card. And then we're going to use some of the dies, well, the leaf die from this one as well. So that's what we're going to be working with. And then here is the paper. Look how gorgeous this is. So this paper, sorry, I'm moving those out of the way. I just think is so pretty. So two-sided, so, and then you get double, but I've already cut into half of it and made scrapbook. We're going to be making scrapbook pages and cards, and so I've played around with it, but these are the prints. So this is one side of the prints. Look at that. The colors are just so beautiful. Has anybody ordered this suite yet? I don't. I try to pay attention to y'all's orders, but I don't really remember. Oh, you know what? I can't see the comments. Hold on. There we go. Okay, look, I love this one. Oh, so pretty. And then the green. And then let's flip it over and look at the back sides. These are a little more muted, so I love the way they have kind of a busy on one side and then more muted on the other. So you can kind of tone stuff down if you have to. So that's the paper. And then let me throw that paper on the floor. That beautiful paper just went on the floor because there's not enough room. Then there are these fun stencils. And I love these stencils. And thought it would, I just wanted to play with this. And I hadn't done it. So I thought I'm doing it live because that'll give me a chance to actually, it'll make me do it, right? So I'm going to get my little mat out. All right, so what I want to do, I did that to cover up the glare. We are going to stamp this big flower on white. Grab my white cardstock right here. And okay, so we are going to ink this up really well. This is a big stamp, and I am not home. I am not in my regular office, as you could probably tell. So this is actually a very old and very loved, close to my heart block because I didn't have the right Stampin' Up size block here. It's in my other house. So we're using an old, dirty one. So not dirty, but stained. So ignore the mess. I like to clean. This has got permanent, and I can clean that off, but I don't know what. I got some kind of ink or something. This is probably a 10-year-old block I'm using, but it still works, right? So a lot of times with these big stamps, rather than just go like that, because I feel like I can't get it really well, I turn the stamp upside down and I make the ink kiss the stamp. And then I can pat all over so I can make sure I ink it really well because I want to get a nice dark image. And there's two big flowers, and then I set it down and let my fingers do the walking. I walk all over it to make sure. Now, a lot of times when I stamp at home, I'm standing up. Tonight I'm sitting down, and I'll press on it like that. Hopefully I got that good. And come up and look at, it's a beautiful plain image. So there you go. And now I am going to, so there are two large flowers with this stamp set. There's a hydrangea, and I don't know. Does anybody know what that one's called? Hi, Tara. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining. I don't know the name of that flower, or if there is a name for it, if it's just a pretty flower. But I've already stamped that one and cut it out. But I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate all parts, although we are taking some shortcuts tonight. Maybe. So I need to find, yeah, here it is, my die cut for this. So I'm going to line it up. That's the hardest part, is lining it up. And I want to get it just right, which I think I have. Oopsie. See, I move it. And then I always, now you can do this two ways. You can cut the image and then stamp. And that doesn't work so well for me. I don't know why. Every time I do it, I get frustrated because I stamp it crooked and then the images have on. I do better by stamping the image first and then doing the die cutting. So what I do once I line it up is I just take me some washi tape and I tape it down in a couple places. Alrighty, there we go. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of washi tape. I haven't seen much washi tape sold lately, except for I'm going to use my little die cutter today. But our washi tape, but there is washi tape, big washi tape that you can die cut. I'm dying to get my hands on it. That is in the brand new catalog, so that's kind of exciting. Okay, now this is the little die cut. So people ask me about this die cut machine all the time. Yes, I have the big one and I have the little one. I love the big one. It's super smooth. The one thing that I like about both of them is they, on the plate, it tells you how to sandwich everything, because I always forget. Unless it's die cut and something I do all the time, like when I do embossing folders. This doesn't. You can't do you can only do the skinny embossing folders, but it tells you how to stack stuff. So that's one feature I really like. However, the big die cut machine, when you run it through, is super smooth. It's just like butter. It just goes. This one can be a little bit temperamental. Sometimes it's really hard to get started. But I have found that if you stack it, like you do your number one plate here, and then number two a little ways down, then you're going to put your paper, and then number three like this. So almost like a W. Is that a W? Maybe a W, whatever. Like tall, short, tall. It goes through a lot easier, and then you will like this. It's also really important to always flip these, especially on the small one, your plates, because otherwise they may warp. They will warp. And then that gets frustrating too. So, okay, do you see how I got that stacked? And then I have my die cut here. So hopefully this should catch. Look how good this is going. See how good this little baby's working? And I love it because it's so small. It always sits, well, both of them kind of sit on my desk, but this one's really easy to grab. This is, I don't know if this is all the die cutting we're doing. We're not doing a whole lot of die cutting. I'm just going to leave that taped on so I don't lose that die cut, and I'll put it away after the live. So, okay. Now we've got our 2 flowers, and this is the fun part. I'm going to move over here so I'm not on that line, but then darn it, let's see, can I put, I don't like that light there. Let's see, can I, let me move the camera over a little bit. There we go. I'm trying not to be where I'm working on that line. Oh, gosh, Kim, it might be a natural, I don't even know how to say that. Hi, Reagan, you popped on. Hello, hello. Okay, so now we're going to get this. And the nice thing, you could color this with markers, but it would take a while, right? I love coloring with these stencils. I don't know how many of you have done this or how many of you have not done this. Drop it in the comments whether you've done it or not done it. The hardest part is lining the stencil up. And I always struggle with that. But once you get the first one lined up, it's easy. But, oh my goodness, I can never do this. You think it would just be like this, right? But that is not. Let me move that out of the way. So we're gonna just be awkward and move this around till we find. Oh, that might be it. Wait, am I doing? Wait, let me make sure I'm going in the right order. Am I missing? I'm missing. Am I missing one? Oh, let me think. Let me think. 1, 2. I don't know. I can't remember. For some reason, I was thinking there was an extra one there. I think I might be missing a stencil. Hold on. Yeah, I'm missing a stencil. Okay, that's part of my problem. You want to use the big stencil first. Okay. And now let's see if I can get it lined up. Okay. Duh. There's 3 parts to this one. There we go. Almost. There we go. See, uh-oh. See how perfectly that lines up? Okay, uh-oh. All right. There we go. Got it. Okay, now what I'm going to do, and actually sometimes it's easier to do this before you die cut it out, but I did it the hard way tonight. I'm going to tape this down so I don't move it. And I'm also, let's see, do I have a marker around here? I'm going to take a marker. And you see this right here? See, this says number 1. So that they're all numbered. Didn't even think about that. So that's number 1. This is number 2. I don't know if y'all can see it. There's a number right there. And I'm going to do that little notch. I'm just going to write that on my little silicone mat. Yes, we sell these silicone. Oh, I just moved it. See, it's easier if you do it on a bigger sheet, but oh well. Okay, and we are going to do this in this purplish blue color. I'm looking for my sponge. There we go. Here's my blue sponge. I have all my different colors. And we're going to use Blueberry Bushel tonight. Oh, let me show you all the pretty colors that go with this suite. So we're not going to use all of these tonight, but this is the color. So pretty. But we're going to use Blueberry Bushel. So we're going to open this up and I'm going to ink it up. And I do want to grab my baby wipes because they're not baby wipes, my Clorox wipes. I use these to clean off my mats and so I don't make a mess. But anyway, let's go ahead and I'm going to go like this up here where it's out of the way because I'm getting some of the ink off of it. So it's kind of not super dark. I'm going to hold this down and I'm going to start here and I'm just going to color this in circles. This is so fun. I love doing this. I made about 20 of these and I moved it a little bit. Shoot. It'll be okay. Look how fun that is. So pretty. Try to get it as smooth as I can, but the first, look how pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's number one. All right. Oh, I shouldn't have moved him. Okay, well, okay. The thing is, you're not supposed to move this once you do it, because then the idea is the notch, you line your notches up, and it'll work out on here. But you know what I need to do? I'm going to, so, because I'm talking to you guys and working, I'm going to tape that down there. So next time it won't happen. So I'm going to line this up again. Okay, we're going to line this up again. We're going to do number 3 the right way. Okay, let me get it just so. Okay, I'm going to tape it down. And then where'd my pen go? Okay. I'm going to put an arrow so I know which one. And I moved it again. Dang it. Okay. So much harder to do this stuff on camera. I'm going to come over here and get some of the ink off of it. And I'm going to sponge some more. And it's giving it a little bit of dimension. Okay, let's pull it off and see what we got. Look at those. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't want to move this, but you can see it's getting more and more dimension. All right, now we're going to do the same thing with number 3. And this is the second arrow is the one, and I haven't moved it. So if I go like this and line those arrows up, it should, and it's going to line up perfectly. There we go. There we go. I'm going to use 2 pieces of tape because I'm going to go harder on this one. I want this to be my darkest. Ah, I moved it. Dagnabbit. Are y'all cracking up? Janice, I can hear you cracking up at me tonight. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to get more ink. Tap off, and I'm going to start out here and do circular motions. Look at that. So look at the dimension. I just get so excited. Look how pretty. Is that not so pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Hi, Sandy. Welcome tonight. And you know what? I did it again. Okay, the way this is supposed to work, because now we're going to do the same things with the leaves. And this should notch up, but I moved it. So, okay, let's just, we will do, oh no, you know what? I'm going to have to color the leaves, so I'm going to barely put it up there. All right, let's figure this out. We're going to do this. This one, it's going to go like that. So don't move it, Tina. I get so excited I want to show you. Okay, I'm not going to show you anymore until I get it all done. Okay. Okay. And these notches on this silicone mat wipe right off. So there you go. Okay, so I want to put the glue away for now, and I'm going to take out garden green. Okay, so same thing, dip it here, get the excess off, and I'm going to start in the middle and do circular motions. So smooth and pretty. Okay. Oh, ooh, ooh. I think I moved it a little bit, but okay. And then we got one more. We have number 4 or number 5 to do. So let's see if this, I think I moved it a little bit. Yeah. See, that's just not, the idea is to keep it on bigger tape. But you guys get, or bigger, not bigger tape, I'm sorry, bigger paper. To do the coloring and then die cut it is really what I should have done. But I was trying to save time because the other flower I've already stamped and die cut out, so we just have to stencil it. So here we go. Oopsie. There we go. Voila. Look how beautiful. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. I love this. You do? I've just never been able to try grow hydrangeas, Beth, but I just love it. Thank you. It is easy, right, Tara, once you play with it? Ran to make some cocoa. All right, that sounds yummy tonight. So I love this. Okay, so that's the first flower, and I'm going to go ahead and wipe off this blue because we're not going to use the blue anymore. All right, try not to make a mess. Let's do this one. I'm going to do it I'm going to try to do it a little bit quicker. So, but we're going to use the same, look at, see, it's 2 in 1. So this is really cool. So we are going to line this up to the best of our ability. I'm going to go ahead and tape it down. You know what, I'm going to try taping this mat too, so I don't know if that's going to work. All right, and I'm going to do, I'm sorry, you're going to have a glare for a little bit, do my notch right there. Okay, and I want to use Melon Mambo. We're going to use Melon Mambo. Okay, blue away. For now, we're going to use the blue again for another project. Okay, Melon Mambo, here we go. Same thing, ink it up there. Come over here, and I'm going to just slightly start in the middle, doing circular motions, trying to get it even. So pretty. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Let's see if I manage to do that. So that's number 1. Let's find number 2. And we're going to line it up. Yeah, my notch is, I keep moving it. I can't help it. I don't move it when I'm doing it by myself. It's just, you know, the whole camera thing. And we're going to go a little bit deeper. Does anybody have this? I don't know if anybody answered. You don't have that one. You just ordered a second set in case I tear one. Oh, that is good for Mother's Day. I don't have any mothers, but it would be a great Mother's Day card. Okay, so that's number 2. Should be close to here. There we go. And we're going to go number 3. Look how pretty. So pretty. So, so pretty. Hi, Donna. You popped on tonight. Oops. Okay, I'm getting that there. Okay. I think you were on last week, too. It's all my regulars. I just love you guys. You always show up for me, so it's so fun. All right, now we're going to do the same thing with this. Oh, except we're using this one. Okay, should be over here, or at least close. Actually, that one worked out, except for it's not going to work out because I've got to do this. Nah, I moved it. There you go. See, it's impossible. All right. There we go. Let me just do another line. Hopefully I won't move it next time. Okay, so I'm getting ready for my trip for Disney. I'm so excited. Now, I'm not one of those big Disney people, but I earned this trip through Stampin' Up. It'll be my first incentive trip with Stampin' Up. And we had so much fun with Monica last year at Disney. And she really taught me so many fun things that I'm very excited to go this year. I just said, I wish, Monica, you could go with me. And she thought about it, but I think she's going to, I don't know, she's traveling with that company she's working for now, Unique or something. Not Unique or something. She's working with Unique, but I think she's going out of town or very close. A big trip, like I want to say Argentina or somewhere really cool. Okay, so we're going to line it up again and see the notches lined up that time. I didn't move it. And I'm going to tape it down. I think this is my last stenciling. Okay. Do it kind of fast. There we go. Oh, so pretty. Look how pretty. Ah, I just love this. Let me wipe. I want to wipe this mess up. Okay, so let's look at our two flowers. Aren't they gorgeous? I just love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, Sandy, now she needs the layered. Yay, yes, you need them. And you need to buy them when they're on sale and there's no shipping. The shipping, this is a big deal. It is a big savings. Okay, so now we're going to assemble a card. And I've kind of done a little prep work on that as far as cutting. So I didn't want to waste time cutting tonight. I'm going to flip my mat over just in case I got ink on it. I don't think I did, but okay, we're starting with the white card, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm going to just take my tape, my Stampin' Seal, not Stampin' Seal Plus, but just Stampin' Seal. Why are you not working? There you go. And I'm going to just adhere this down. I chose a black mat because I thought it would make this card pop. Okay, come on. Stampin' Seal, I love you. Why are you not working for me tonight? What in the world? There we go. Okay. Line it up. Super simple. And then I chose this pattern right here. But before we glue this down, we're going to do a little bit of playing around with it. We're going to come back to our blueberry bushel. Got a little bit of ink on there. And I'm going to start in the middle and work my way out. Just going to kind of do a blue background. Just adding a little bit of color. In the middle. All right, then what I'm going to do, Beth Gurman, this is for you, girlfriend. She asked me about this a long time ago. So remember when we used to have shimmer pins, and I don't know, many of you might already know this tip, but we used to use shimmer pin. I just learned it. Shimmer pins, and we go like this, or we do watercolor brushes to speckle. Well, you can do it with the Write and Rubs. So the Write and Rubs are different than our blending pens, but the same. They're good for coloring small spaces or doing some journaling. There's a small side and a brush side. So for the speckling, you need to use the brush side. And all you're going to do, this is like magic. This is really cool. The only thing is I sometimes hold my brush too close to the paper and then I get a blotch on it. So you don't want to do that. You want to kind of stay a little bit away, and you're going to take the fat end and take your cap and splatter. Now this is probably not, I've been warned, it's not the best thing to do for your markers, but it's really fun. And I'm just adding a little bit of splattering in the hydrangea color to this card. Can you see it? Just a little bit of dots. Can you see it? Just very, very, I mean, you can see it in person. I don't know. Can y'all see that? Anyway, it's there. So now let me clean this up. And I want to put this card together. Shoot, you know what? I probably shouldn't have done that. All right, we're going to take a chance and hope that this is dry. Okay, so now we're going to add this right here. This is just a simple card, really. I mean, actually, it's probably a less than 5-minute card, other than the die cutting, if you're not sitting here chatting. But I like chatting with all my girlfriends. Wednesday night live. All right, so that's going to be like that. Then we are going to take this pink flower, and I'm going to adhere it down right there. Kind of put it right towards the top. Hate to do this then because I'm going to cover some of it. Then I'm going to take this blue card, blue hydrangea, and put it right there. Just love the hydrangea. Even though pink is probably my favorite color, we're going to cover some of the pink. And I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensionals for this. I'm going to put that about right there. Getting pretty. Then I'm going to take my gold ribbon. I'm going to tie a little bow. And we're going to give it a haircut. You know what? I don't think I have any glue dots here. So what we're going to do is, I think this will work. Take a baby dimensional. Let's take my baby dimensional. Yeah, that's going to work just fine. And we're going to put that there. Then I'm going to come over here, and I don't feel like stamping a sentiment. So I'm going to grab a sentiment off of this ephemera, which, we have that's available. I can't even think. I'm just trying to think which one I want to use. I think I'm going to use... Where did I see it? Something about sunshine. Sun and sunshine. Let's do sun and sunshine. Look how cute. Sending sunshine. And we're going to just pop that on there. I love these sentiments for Debbie Garrett. Are you on? I don't know if Debbie made it tonight. She might still be visiting her daughter. We always talk about how we hate stamping sentiments sometimes when you get to the card. But anyway, there you go. Here's a simple card. Here's one Sending Sunshine, and here's one Thankful for You. So what do you think? Do you love it? Love it, love it, love it? I make bunny ear bows, You know, I need to learn to do that. I don't know how to do, but I've seen it, but I can't remember how to do it. I'll make bows for you very pretty for rather, I need to read before hitting return. Oh, how fun. So there you go. There's a simple card. Now, we haven't been doing much scrapbooking. I've been, I don't know, really getting into card making lately, especially online. Maybe because it's busy and it's not as overwhelming to pull a card together to me sometimes. I mean, scrapbooking's easy, but when you need to demo it, oftentimes I plan it in my head and then I'll make it, twice. And yeah. So let me clean up a little bit. I don't remember if we're going to use this or not, but let me just kind of clean this area up, and we are going to, okay, make a scrapbook page. So let me throw this away for now. All right, let me show you the sketch. This one is my rough draft. I will be emailing this to you on Friday. I'm going to show you a pattern I already have done up, and then we're going to use the hydrangea to make one. So I have notes on here, and then I made an appointment today at 12:30, so that's on there. But yours is going to look a lot better than this, and it's going to have samples of layouts too. But this, let's see, I'm going to have to scoot out a little bit. This is my layout. One of the layouts. This is not the one we're doing. This is not the paper. We're still using the same suite. But this is the paper that I have to tell you. I have too much stuff on this desk for scrapbook. Move everything to the side. There you go. So, what do you think? Another flamingo layout. This is from the Key West Butterfly Garden. Why am I crooked? There we go. Maybe come down a little bit and move that up a little bit. There you go. So I think it's just a really, really pretty pattern. But what I want to tell you is this paper, I've had a couple people tell me that it was ugly. And look, that's the second layout I've done with it, and I think it's gorgeous. So if you love this paper, it is on sale for $8.75. So that's a great deal. And it's all these beautiful colors. Why are you using a silicone base? You know what? Because you can, well, the silicone blocked this, and a lot of times when I'm stamping, I use that silicone base, and especially when I'm doing sponging like that. Then I don't get my mat dirty because the mat stays here all the time. But anyway, thank you. You love the scrapbook pages. Love it, love it, love it. Need the flamingo, not sure why, but you do. Because you live in Florida, that's why. So I will say that, and I will include this with the pattern, because I'm going to put both of my samples in the tutorial I give you, and I'll also link, I cut this on the Cricut because I just didn't want to do, I wanted to do cursive, or not cursive, writing text. I didn't want it to be, as much as I love our die cuts, I wanted it to be different. So I did cut that on the Cricut this time, and I will link it. I don't know if anybody's been to the Butterfly Garden. And these are actually old, close to my heart, stickers. But I will have some for sale at the crop. They're left over. I'm blowing them out for like $1. So, but I just wanted to do this page, and I had used this paper. I don't know if you remember. I think I showed it last week. I did a layout with it, and I think I showed it or put it on my website. I don't know. It's all run together. But I did another layout, and I wanted to use the rest of the paper, so I came up with that. But now we are going to do it. We are going to put this together using this wildflower garden. So anyway, I've already cut. Okay, so we're going to go with, oh, I forgot the color. What color is this? It's not gorgeous grape. I can't remember my colors, y'all. I'm sorry. I need to start writing them down. It's still new to me, right? It's been a year, but it's still new. But we're going to use the base. The purple base might be, no, I can't remember what color. It's not berry burst. Maybe it might be gray. I don't know. You know what? I'll have to look it up because I will list it on the supply list. But I'm going to go ahead and glue this side down. But I'm not going to glue this one down yet. And I will tell you why, because we're going to do some stuff to it. So here we go. Let's put this all over. I like this because you can get close to the edge. When you're using glue, you don't want to get too close to the edge or it squirts out, right? Okay, got to concentrate for a minute so I can get it straight. This is cut 11 3/4 and 11 1/2 because you want these two white pages are going to bump up like this. So you want to get this to be even all the way around. So in order to do it, you have to cut it 11 1/4 and 11 3/4. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this to the side for just a little bit. I'm not going to glue it because we're going to play with it a little bit. So just to kind of show you, this is going to go here, just like that. Where's my paper? Right here. And these strips, we've cut all of these F, G, H, I, and J. We have cut 2.5 by 10.5. I've pre-cut them, but I'm going to lay one there so I can just kind of see how much room I'm working with here. That's what I'm doing right now. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bubble bath and we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to take my sponges. I'm going to ink it up. I'm going to go over here where you can't see, but I'm going over here to the side to get some of this ink off. And I'm going to lightly start in the middle and work outwards and kind of do a circle. I don't even know if you can see it yet, but I'd rather be too light than too dark. And I'm trying to get this smooth. It's kind of like what I did on the card. I'm just kind of adding a little bit of color. And the reason I'm going over here is I'm trying to keep it smooth and not getting it blotchy. So I'm really trying to work that color around. Okay, then I'm going to do the same thing with this purple pen, and we're going to splatter, but I'm going to splatter in this direction. I probably just move this paper would be the smart thing to do. Ooh, that was a good splatter. You can do as much or as little as you want. I think that's good. Just a little bit of splatters. And then what I want to do next is take that texture stamp that I was talking about. But before I do it, let me show you this layout is going to be my happy place. So I'm going to I'm grabbing my letters that I've pre-cut. Come back over here so I can get an idea of how much room I'm working with. Okay, so I'm going to go my happy place. And again, this is going to be really light, but I'm just going to kind of add some of this texture around. I like to do things in odd numbers. I'm going to go ahead and do maybe 5. I usually do what? Yeah, let's do 1 about right there. Okay. All right, I think what I might do, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down, the letters. And I'm going to use, I hope I'm going to use this. I left the top off of it. Shoot. And I've got such a mess on my desk, I can't find the, oh, there it is. I used it earlier today. Okay, let me get this unclogged. Did you see it splatter? I have 2 rooms, I have 2 rooms sponged in 3 different shades of purple. I was told no more purple rooms. Sandy, if you like purple rooms, you should paint your whole house purple if you like it. Okay, yes, it's coming out. This little gun is perfect for this kind of stuff. Or what I could have done, but I didn't have my adhesive sheets with me. This cut out on adhesive sheets would have been really nice and handy. But I don't have them here. How are we doing on time? Ooh, 7:50. Some of my friends have told me, I love doing your lives, but they go so long. But because I do it kind of demo style, I don't know how to make them shorter. So I just figure if you're watching, especially if you're watching the replay and we're not talking, just fast forward through the parts. Try to keep my YouTube videos a little bit when I'm not live, but my lives, it's just hard to talk and tell you everything and share all my tips. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and glue this one side down. So I'm going to line that up and trying to get this straight. There we go. Straight. All right, and we're going to go ahead. I'm going to lay these out before I glue them down so I get my spacing right. Oh boy. Okay. Make sure I get them in the order that I like. Look how pretty these are together. It's a great way to use up scraps and texture. So I think I can move them all down just a hair. These mats aren't lined up, so we're just going to eyeball it. Okay. Here we go. Oh, purple with Donny Osmond. I'm missing a lot of y'all's comments, darn it. You know Donny Osmond's nephew lives next door to me? Dave Osmond, he sure does. I keep asking him, when's Donnie going to come to visit? Not cousin, nephew. It's his nephew. It's pretty cool, huh? And just the nicest family. His name is Dave Osmond, but he's not the Dave. I think there's a Dave Osmond that does a lot of singing. He does sing, and I think he teaches it. I don't know if he still does. I know he was teaching music at our high school, but I don't know if he's still doing that or not. Pretty cool. Who would think that Osmond would be living next door to me? How many of you have met Donnie Osmond? We've met Donnie and Marie at one of the shows in Vegas, and I have my photos with them. So fun. Don, hook you up if he comes to town. I know, y'all. Yeah, we're all diehard Donnie Osmond fans. Okay, this is taking a while. It's hard to get these on straight. What are you thinking? Are you liking? We're not done. We're going to do more of this page, but let's go ahead and get the other side glued down. Oh, I have to still glue this to the purple paper. I can do that now. We're still going to add some stuff up here. I'm not done by any means, but I missed a lot of y'all's comments, so I'll have to go back and read. Yeah, I saw him in Vegas. Gosh, it's been several years. He was at the, I think, was it the Flamingo Hotel that he was at? I should remember. I went there for a Jazzercise conference. I used to do Jazzercise all the time until I got long COVID. I was a Jazzercise. I almost became an instructor. I loved it so much. Sometimes I'd do 2 classes a day. But we had, needless to say, one of our conventions were in Vegas. And I went a little bit early, and then Kent flew out. And we spent a couple of days there, and I made him go see Donnie and Marie. It was fun. It was fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, trying to get these all even. So hard. Okay. So see, that's going to go there. I'm going to try to hurry. But I'm not getting my corners down good. Okay. My goal is to make this page and put hydrangeas on it, but like I said, I've never been able to grow them. I don't know why. Just don't have the luck. And then we're going to do the same thing with these strips, but we're going to put them in the same order, but they're smaller. They're, I think, 1 inch smaller. So here's the trick. I don't know what the trick is, honestly. I probably need to go like this so I can make sure that I'm getting them even. Oh, I know what I can do. Oops. Sorry, I gotta get the first one straight. If I get the first one straight, it should relatively look good. I think, is that straight? Let me stand up and see. I think I need to move it up just a hair. Does that look better? Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, we're going to go with it. We're not going to worry. If it's off, you know what? It's homemade, right? That's what I tell y'all. Let me get this glue gun under here. I want these edges down because I pulled that up. It's not sticking as well. Okay. I do need a T ruler, don't I? Aren't the florals pretty? Okay, what's the next? Pay attention, Tina. It was at the Flamingo. That's what I thought, but then that just didn't sound right. I don't know why. Where he's at the MGM now, right? I would love to go back out there. But dang, I don't know if I want to get on a plane these days. I've been flying, but there's been some crazy stuff happening. I guess I'm going to be getting on a plane here in a little while to go to Disney. Stampin' Up treats us very well. They pay. We're staying at the, I'm so excited. I'm staying at the Grand Floridian. They give us per diem for food. They give us gifts. They fly us out there. I'm so excited. I appreciate all of you and every little sale and every little like on my videos. Everything helps. And you guys, my Wednesday night crew, I tell you, you really show up for me. And I appreciate you so much. Okay. All right. So it's going to go like this. All right. And how are we doing on time? Oh my gosh, it's already 8 o'clock. Okay. So what I was going to do, but I was worried I might run out of time. So I'm not going to get die cutting and stuff. Did I just lose you? Did I freeze? Can you hear me? I think you can hear me. Okay. Somebody say something so I know you're still there. Okay. Camera is fuzzy. Is it still fuzzy? Okay, so what I did was these were cut from the Spotlight. These little flowers out of the green printed paper right there. And then this little butterfly was Nature Spotlight, and I colored him in. I was going to color him on camera, but it's getting late, so I don't want to like torture you guys. So I'm going to put 2 of these leaves up here, and you know what? I'm going to have to use this gun. And I'm just going to kind of do 2. This one I'm going to kind of bend up a little bit, and I'm really going to put less glue on it. Kind of just in the middle. And we're going to go. Oh, there it went fuzzy again. Okay, there I'm back. I don't know, it's losing connection for some reason. All right, and then what about butterfly go? Dagnabbit, butterfly, it flew away. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. This guy's going to go right there. My happy place. Butterfly, where's my face? I just colored him with, what color is it? I just need to know my colors, right? Fresh Fresno. That's what that color is. Fresh Fresno. And light lemon lolly. That's going to go right there. And then this one's going to go down here. I already did my journaling. I just had a feeling I was going to run out of time. And this says, 30A is where I like to play. The most beautiful views are there. Blessed by Mother Nature. Oh my gosh, it keeps going fuzzy. but it comes back. Okay. Trying to hurry. Are you guys bored? Hope I'm getting these on straight. So yesterday I was walking my dogs, talking about blessed by Mother Nature. And there's a trail that kind of connects to our neighborhood here. And I even have my pictures printed. So let's just get this puppy done. We're going to do 3 4x4s. Okay, I'm going to show you a trick. Cardstock's gotten expensive, right? And right now we can't get white cardstock. It's on back order. So you know those sheets that come on the back of the paper? I've been saving them and I didn't know why. Like you can see that's part of Stampin' Up. I'm using those for mats. So I don't know. It's probably not archival safe. I don't know, but I just figure, well, they store our papers on it, so why not? So I'm using those for my mats. Wouldn't use it for this, but for my mats, why not? I'm so afraid I'm going to run out of white. I go through white cardstock like crazy. So anyway, that's just another tip. All right, let's see if I can get these puppies on straight. This little one is giving me it's being a pistol tonight. Okay. Went fuzzy again. Come on, come back, come back. Why is it doing that? Usually it comes back. Am I frozen? There it is. Maybe. Come on. There we go. What is Euro? EERO? What's that? What is that, Sandy? I don't know. Yeah, it keeps going fuzzy. I don't know why. I think it's losing some internet connection. What? You have 2 in your house. What is EE? I don't know what that is. I'm curious. Curious minds want to go. Jean, hello. You snuck on. Or maybe you've been on the whole time. Oh, is that crooked? That looks crooked on camera. Yeah, I think it's a little bit crooked. Shoot, I pressed it down really good. I'm standing up now. Oh, it keeps going fuzzy. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. Come back to me. Why are you doing that? I don't know why it's doing that. It was so good earlier. Uh-oh. Come on. Beep for me. Can you hear me, guys? There it goes. Okay. That's straight. I think that's straight. Okay. So you got to concentrate here. Okay, what side am I using? I'm trying to hurry, people. See, there you can see where this is this one that lists the colors. I have so much. I've been saving them since I started. I knew I was going to use them for something, but little did I know I was going to start using them for mats. I mean, maybe if you were really, really archival, probably not the best thing to do, but you know, my albums are probably going to end up one day in an antique store. And here are my pictures. I think these pictures are perfect. They were taken on Easter. What do you think? Or no, maybe I'm going to put, you know what? I'm going to put that here because it says my happy place. This is my little house. I want my house there. There we go. I like that. Okay, and then I'm not going to, come on, come back to me. I don't know why I keep going fuzzy. Come on, come on, come on, camera. Everybody's dropping because I've been on just working something, but love to watch you create. Check your connection. One of your, nope, my babies aren't in here. So I don't know what it is. I'm going to put this away. There we go. Oh, wait, there we go. I'm back. Okay. I had pulled, there's one more thing I want to do to this page if I can find it. My desk all of a sudden got very messy. Should be over here to the side. Here they are. These are two-tone sparkle gems, and I just thought they would be beautiful with this page. I'm not sure. Haven't done it. I'm going to add my pictures, glue them down later. Thank you. Thank you, Donna. Have a good night. Oh, it's like neck gear. Okay. I don't know what that is. Neck gear. See, it's something techie, I think. I'm going to add a few of these because I think they would be really pretty. Come on. Yeah, these look pretty. It's kind of sparkly, right? So I don't even really know where I'm putting them. I think I'm going to do... Ugh, I just heard it go out again. Dang it. Oops, missed that one. I'm trying to hurry, so I'm getting sloppy. I'll try to make these uniform. Since that one's half off, that one's half off, this is going to have to be half off. There we go. I like those. Those are just perfect. Can we start ordering the 1st of May, or is it like, it's going to be Tuesday, the first Tuesday of the month out of the new catalog, so it'll be May 6th. I will post, don't you worry. But remember, it's free shipping now, so if there's any old stuff that you want, and I appreciate any orders this month. I'm really going to work hard, and I don't want to have to buy anything else to try to make that goal. So I'll let you know. And if I do, I'm going to give away a $25 gift certificate to anybody who ordered this month. Well, I'll do a drawing for it, but anybody that ordered this month will get their name in the drawing. Okay, that's it, I think. I think I'm done. I might add a few more little doodads here and there. But that is what it's going to look like. So what do you guys think? Do you like it? I think I love it. Very pretty. I love this paper. It's been really fun to play with. I know, Sandy, no catalog. Nobody in Florida's gotten it yet. Okay, let me read what you said. My net dropped all the time. Okay, increase your internet's efficiency and reduce network. Okay, what is it? Is it like a box or something? I'll have to go look. It's something I definitely would be willing to do it. I just don't know enough about it. That's awesome. Beth says, so we can start ordering, yeah, May 6th. You got to get those turtles. I know those turtles are cute. Those turtles are cute. So next week, I'm going to show one or two new things out of the catalog. Next week will probably be just cards, just because we have the crop shop on May 3rd. I look forward to seeing a lot of you there. And if you can't make May 3rd, I We'll be having some other stuff coming up. I'll be talking about that later. So any questions? Thank you, Kim. You love it. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, make a comment when I end. Are there any questions before I sign off? I want to thank you all for watching tonight. I want to thank you all for your loyalty and your support and your orders. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm really looking forward. The crop shop is going to be a blast. I can't wait. It's going to be one day filled with fun, fun, fun. I'm going to be making some announcements too in the next day or two. So be watching the group. There we go. Oh my gosh. I need to get that thing you're talking about. Now I'm curious. I'm going to have to go look it up. Okay. That's it. So I'm going to say good night. Have a great evening. Thank you for coming. Bye. Go make something pretty.